What's up, everybody? I'm Michael with Mountaintop Gadgets. I just want to give an overview on this little guy right here, Bluetooth intercom. It's called Netphone. Pretty cool little device. You can hook up to 5 riders on it, and over 1,200 meters away, that's almost 4,000 feet. So you can talk to each other over like half a mile away. You get 5 guys on this thing all at the same time. You have the option to get out of the intercom mode if you don't want to hear everybody talking. All you gotta do is hit the main power button and it pulls you out. If you want to get back in, just hit A or B depending on how you're hooked up to it. It'll bring you back into the conversation. They've got Bluetooth built into them so you can listen to your music. You can make phone calls. They're completely waterproof and sunproof. You're gonna get 300 hours of standby time and 8 hours of talk time, which with that 8 hours, it means you are continually talking or continually listening to music or FM radio. So they've got FM radio built into them as well. Pretty neat little guys. I'm going to give you the basics on how to set them up, hook them all together, because I know I'm going to have a ton of questions. I'm just going to tell people, hey, check out the YouTube video. So here it is. Your basics. Hold this guy down for 1, 2, 3. You'll see your red light come on. It'll start to blink blue. All right. You've got that set up. Now, if you want to jump into Bluetooth, all you have to do is off. So your off button. Power this guy back up. But at the same time, you're going to hold it down until both your blue and your red start to blink. All right, that is pairing mode. Now, that should pop up on your cell phone as V5. You can click on that, hook it up to your Bluetooth, listen to your music, make phone calls, receive phone calls. It has a auto receive mode in it, so when you have a phone call, within 5 to 6 seconds, it'll automatically pick it up for you. If you don't want it to pick it up, all you have to do is hold your button down for 2 seconds, and it'll hang up on it, okay? Get out of that. Turn him back on here. Now, for pairing these guys together, remember you can pair up to 5 devices, all right? For pairing them together, you have 1, 2, and 3 right here. And what you're going to do is hold down A on number 1 and B on number 2. They both need to be blinking red and blue. Now, once they're blinking red and blue, you can hit option A on either of these devices. He'll start blinking blue, and eventually he's going to connect to number 2 here, and he'll start blinking blue with him. Or not. Oh, that sucks. There he goes. Okay. So now number 1 and number 2 are connected. Alright. So what you want is go ahead and click A again. Give it a second. Red light comes on. That means he is synced. Okay. Now, what you want to do is connect 2 and 3 together. All right, and this is going to work the same way all the way down to 5 if you want to hook up to 5 pieces. Just showing this as an example. So when we come down to this guy right here, we're going to connect A and B. A being on number 2, B being on number 3. Hold them down until all your lights are blinking. No, I might have messed that one up. Let's get him blinking too. There he is. Alright, and then once again you can hit A on either device, and that is what's going to sync them. So now number 2 is looking for number 3, and when it discovers number 3 will start blinking blue. There we go. Now you can see they're synchronized together. Alright, now what you're going to do is hit A on number 2. Alright, now he is good to go. So, what you want to do after this is turn all 3 models off. Off, off, off. We're going to turn them back on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So all 3 models are paired to each other, and all you have to do is double tap A on number 1. And you have to do it quickly. So, 1, 2. Now we're going to let him sit here for a second because he's looking for number 2 and number 3. When he discovers them, he will light up red. There he goes. That's number 1. Number 2 lights up red. Alright, so only 1 and 2 are going to light up red. Number 3 does not have to. Now, here's the other kicker on this, okay? When you're using intercom, when you're in your intercom, you're talking back and forth, you can't use your Bluetooth, and you're not going to get your phone calls, okay? Well, you'll get your phone calls, but only number one, the first and the last, are the only ones that can use their Bluetooth. So if you're in intercom mode, you're not going to be able to use that, okay? Number one will be able to get their phone calls and make phone calls, but you can't listen to music when you have your intercom mode on. Same way with the last one that's hooked up. In this case, it's number 3. Hook all 5 of them, it'll be 1 and 5. All right. If you want to exit out of your intercom mode so you can use your Bluetooth, let's say that for example, all you'll do is hit that center power button and it'll exit you out. All right. Pretty simple. All the instructions are in there. Now, let's say you have an issue hooking these guys up. All you're going to have to do, make it real simple for you, is reset the program on it, the programming, what you just paired. And all you will do, let me go ahead and exit these guys out of intercom mode. Okay, all 3 models are out of intercom mode. What you're going to do to clear the pairing is hold down A and B simultaneously, and you'll see both lights blink, red and blue. Alright, that means you cleared the memory in it. Clear this guy. Alright, so now your memory's cleared. So what you'll be able to do is then later on down in the future, if you want to hook up to a different set, or if you don't want all 3 hooked together, you just want 2 of them, or say you want to put 5 of them together, clear that memory so you can hook up to a different radio set, okay? And that's pretty much all there is to it. If you have any questions, shoot me an email at mountaintopgadgets.com or mountaintopgadgets@gmail.com, and we'll do our best to answer anything you got, all right?